What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are continuing our run for the Better Than Napoleon achievement, and of course we did complete our achievement some time ago. We are just waiting for this game to end. About 20 more years, seeing how many provinces we can capture. Now, unfortunately, we are in a coalition with a variety of nations. I would love to finish our conquests of Iberia, and we might have to go ahead and declare war while our truce is, being enacted. Or, of course, I could declare war once, wipe out all of Iberia, piece them out, and then declare war again, breaking our truce only once, but in the second war. I have 3 extra missionaries. Might as well go ahead and convert some additional provinces to Protestantism. Let's start chipping away at some of these Sunni provinces, and in just a few moments we will have more missionaries available. Biga and Sugla. Let's once again take a look at our religious map mode. We are chipping away here in Turkey and, of course, here in Iberia. We have now taken over a variety of new provinces and, of course, securing our access to the Red Sea. If we could somehow create a canal between the Mediterranean and the Gulf of Suez, that could be quite useful. Of course, we only have about 20 years left in the game, and I'm not sure that investment would pay off. Let's take a land maintenance modifier. We have now gained 0.5 corruption. We do have quite a bit. We might as well bring our root out corruption as maxed out as we can. And every year we will lose 0.83 corruption. And we are just waiting for these coalitions to end. Hopefully they'll end soon enough. I guess we'll see in time. It might be fun to take over Alodia and possibly some smaller provinces in Yao, or even Morocco. They are allied with Mali. Now, of course, if we took all of these provinces, these wastelands might turn blue, which would be nice in time. I have a lot of ducats. It would be really fun. But this is not part of the game. It would be really cool if I could just purchase territory from somebody like Norway, who of course is in a coalition against me. But it would be nice to just throw out some money and take over Iceland here, and of course some of these smaller provinces as well. I realize they're not worth anything, but it would be nice to extend our territory. And they would certainly benefit from possibly 3,000 or 4,000 ducats. Anything more than that, it certainly would be easier to just conquer them with gunpowder and steel. Let's see what new technology we can unlock. Superior ship design and revolutionary ideals. I don't need either of these. But this might even be our last administrative technology. I believe it does end at 32. As far as I can tell, we only have 2 more technologies to unlock. Sending our missionaries once again, allowing people to sample new religions. Let's take a look at the ledger. I should be number 1 in income. 721 ducats, followed by Min, who I've never even heard of. Here we are. And of course, we also have Spain in 3rd place. If we declare war on Spain, we'll be able to take over most of Iberia. And we need to throw down some estates. We did revoke quite a few nobility estates some time ago. We need to give some to the clergy and the nobility. And the reason why is the nobility's influence was growing so strong, we felt they could easily overthrow the government, possibly leading to a disaster. So anything that we can avoid could be quite nice. We'll give the clergy some provinces as well. And we now need to still give the nobility some provinces. Even though we gave them Rome, we will give them we'll give the bourgeoisie Venetia. Ferrara to the bourgeoisie. $26 development for just a single province. This one has 30. The nobility should be quite happy now. And of course, we are going to be using our missionaries once again. Our whole goal is just to finally begin our wars, but I really don't want to declare war on a variety of provinces who hate me. Trying to take out Russia, the Ottomans, and the Commonwealth all in one war could be quite devastating. Or, of course, it could be fun to just have one long war. I do have 1 million manpower, 17,000 ducats, but of course it would be very bloody and I might not win. I do realize there is a lot of land, I have a lot of manpower, but I'd really rather fight on my terms rather than theirs. Breaking apart the coalition will allow these nations to isolate themselves, and I'll be able to easily pick them off one by one. If I was playing an extended timeline, which is a map mod, it allows us to, fortunately, not allow the game to end at 1821. And of course, I would swoop down into Austria, or excuse me, to Africa, start taking a variety of territories, maybe even all of Mali in maybe 2 different wars. All of Spain in one war, and possibly some of South Africa as well. We have a lot of diplomatic power. Once again, nothing to spend it on. Let's find some provinces with a lot of military power, such as Massif, or Limousin. Let's bring you all the way up to 30 development, and of course, begin construction of a plantation. Man, part of me just wants to declare war. This would obviously be a very bad idea. Rely on the nobility. We have a small revolt. We could easily take them out. Let's improve relations with the Palatinate. Looks like we have another uprising of religious fanatics. Let's improve our relations with the Palatinate and Austria. Compensate the traders, gaining an additional mercantilism. Let's look into our subjects. And of course, we are going to placate local rulers, costing us prestige, but they will like us once again. Austria has gone from rebellious to disloyal, and almost too loyal, but of course they do have a strong liberty desire. This will dissipate in time. They, of course, are now Protestant. And, of course, the Palatinate is Protestant as well. Welcome to the Napoleonic Empire. I believe we have far exceeded Napoleon's expectations, and, you know, I am very happy with the outcome. Part of me just wishes the game would not end. We have a lot of cores that are completing itself. Some rebel factions as well. I could push into Oman, but really I want to be able to hit the ground running on our next war. And of course, Spain the truce should end in 1807, December. So we have a year and a half to move all of these troops into Iberia. some of them are already there, so our transportation shouldn't be too much of an issue. We have a royal marriage from the Palatinate, diplomatic move. We will, of course, take the diplomatic power. These 60,000 mercenaries will head over as well. This war against Spain should be quite quick and quite efficient. And we are going to speed up the clock here. We now have 3 missionaries. Might as well send them someplace, possibly taking over the last Sunni provinces. We have a lot of extra administrative power now as well. Might as well bring you up as much as possible and, of course, purchase, I guess, a cathedral. Most of our troops are now starting to arrive, and in December of 1807, we will declare our war against Spain. We have 2 extra missionaries. Might as well convert these provinces here. A variety of nations are still in the coalition against us. Now, I am worried if, as soon as our truce ends, Spain, of course, might join the coalition. August, September. Let's prepare our fleets, get them to where they need to go. Could have swore I had more, possibly even repairing these. 25 light ships protecting the Bordesian trade node. And on December 1st, we are going to go ahead and declare. And it looks like Spain has joined the coalition. Unfortunately, man, I would really love to just take out the rest of these nations, and I might go ahead and just try it. Yeah, I don't know, man. These are a lot of places I would need to defend. It would be nice to just take out the rest of Central Europe here. I think what we'll do is we will move our speed to maximum and hope for the best. We only have about 14 years left, so I believe that is only 1 war that's left that we can declare. These months are going by fairly quickly. Royal marriage from Austria. Surprisingly enough, Russia has declared war. This could be quite bloody. We have all... Okay, and any minute now the rest of the coalition may join in. Or maybe not. We are sending all of our troops from Iberia to Moscow. And unfortunately, I don't believe we are going to be forming the Roman Empire on this go-around. We don't own all of the provinces in Iberia and supposedly even France. Maybe we need to get 1 or 2 of these countries. And of course, Brandenburg. We may not negotiate a separate peace with Brandenburg. I believe what I'll do at the end of this war is possibly take over all of this territory And of course, further expand some of our territory in the Russian front, taking over their capital and connecting our provinces together. Something like that. I would love to take over Riga. Unpausing the game. I remember when Brandenburg used to be a very strong power, and now they are nothing more than a minor nation about to be conquered. It would be fun to vassalize them, but really, we won't give them that option. Let's recruit a diplomat. We have a lot of excess administrative power and diplomatic power. Let's improve Sinai here. We are going to be building a naval manufactory. A plantation in Algarbia. We are still making our way across Europe here. We are now investing in new technology. Still making 14 administrative power every single month. We have lost the siege of Moscow. And we may begin to spread out our forces. Something along these lines. Over 1 million manpower. That is just amazing. Making 9,651 manpower every single month. I remember when we were making about 200 manpower every month. Oh, how the times have changed. The rest of the Palatinate and, of course, Denmark will be able to put down Brandenburg. Part of me would love to take this territory as well, the small little island. Sieging down more and more Russian territory. I believe we do need to take out... Ah, no, we already have the war score ticking in our favor, the war goal at least. Anhalt will fall in time. It looks like I was correct. They have fallen. And we are going to make our way into Cassel, adding our air and our more generals. Hopefully we can get some high siege power. I don't see any. We will be adding a lot of new cannons and, of course, a general as well. Looks like we have been attacked. Losing 10 army tradition. We have lost the siege of Hamburg. There's about to be a massive battle in the woods, and unfortunately it looks like Brandenburg is going to be kicking butt and taking names. We are looking for Spain here, or excuse me, the Russians. Might as well send these troops over, and very soon these provinces will fall in the next upcoming months. Alright, well I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. As always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.